Welcome to the final match of this league. We are 2-2 and fighting for, well, pride, I guess. Going 2-3 is kind of sad. Anyways, see if we can at least pull off the 3-2. This hand is good. You know, kind of slow, but there's 2 citadels, a mox opal, and a bunch of other stuff, so... What? Green-white hate bears? Sure. I think Master of Ethereum is probably good against a green-white hate bears player. Also, double Steel Overseer is good against anything that wants to play creatures, so... Devoted Druid. And if this is some all-in Vizier combo, I think I'm gonna get pretty owned. I think I'm in for casting 2 Steel Overseers this turn. They're going to be able to put chump blockers in front of the Master. This is the way to get my creatures really ridiculously big fast, so that literally their only way to win is going to be to combo off if they don't kill these things very quickly. That said, it's entirely possible they just combo off right now and kill me. Drawing the card. Dig for Vizier. Dig, dig, dig. That is not the sign of someone who found it. Play Spire. Play Master. Activate. Activate. In for 3. Next turn it's probably like Ravager, activate, activate, and then start attacking with everything. And they're gonna have to chump the Master. Squatch Recruiter. Well, if they find her Vizier, yup. Alright, GG. Yay. Alright. In with the creature removal. Out with slow stuff. Ravagers. Just not fast enough. Yeah. I hate that deck. Combo decks that win on turn 3. Yeah. Maybe I'm just salty. I got no real excuse for it. Just anytime it's like, look, I lost. You have 3 cards. Meh. Yeah, sure. Got a cranial plating that I can equip and attack with, and got a galvanic blast. And this hand doesn't get totally owned by Kitaki, which is always a plus. A lot of time these cord creature decks play Kitakis and not Stony Silences. Oh, nope. Nope, don't cast that. Cast. Whip. Attack for 3. Next turn we get to go land, pest, attack with Blink Moth, and hold up Galvanic Blast. Seems good. Seems good. And if they just go Vizier next turn, then we can blast in response. They probably just lose. Yeah. None of that. None of that. Get out of here. Get thee gone. I guess they want to get, though, 1 extra mana. This is blossoming defense. I will be very impressed. And now you can play another druid. I don't care, because you're just dead next turn if you do that. That is not the winning recipe. Alright, we have a game 3 of a match 5, coming down to the actual end of it. Deck is fine. Removal is good. And cranial plating on turn 2 is always a great thing. Interesting. Turn 1 cranial plating. I feel like this hand has such potential we have to try to race with them. Mulliganing to interaction is always, I feel, is always quite loose because it's very easy to mulligan to your interaction and not have colored mana. And turn 1 cranial plating is just so hard to get rid of. But is it a turn 1 cranial plating? Or is it turn 1, 2 more guys, turn 2 cranial plating, equip attack? I think it's this one. And it's this one because if we played cranial plating, we don't necessarily, like, we're only equipping and attacking with 1 cranial plating next turn anyways. So might as well deploy more creatures for more damage. And now they have to combo out on turn... Oh. Well, that's a card. Interesting. Thoughts these are the cranial plating. So plating. So if we draw a land next turn, then we can double plating. So we're playing a plating, no matter what. That part's obvious. Do we equip and not attack? Or do we Thoughtseize? Yeah. There's not enough good arguments for not doing it this way. Interesting. Wow, that's a really hard decision. Okay, so the Devoted Druid card doesn't just win. Like, 'cause he does Druid and then Vizier of Remedies, and then he gets to cast all of the cards in his hand, but he doesn't have the I win card. He doesn't have the Duskwatch or the Ballista. Now, a Phyrexian Revoker on Cranial Plating is very likely, since we've played out the Cranial Plating, and you just be like, alright, well, I'll put this on Cranial Plating, he can't attack through my Wall of Shards. So I think I'm going to take the Phyrexian Revoker, just because it has the highest ability to shut down my game plan completely. Because I have to equip these 2 Cranial Platings to have any chance of victory. Now, I imagine he's going to play Devoted Druid. And I pray for a Whip Flare. Whip Flare would be amazing. I think I'd just win the game on the spot. But, as it stands, going Cranial Plating, equip, equip. Attack for 14. It's pretty good. So he goes to 3, or jumps. So now he's on next turn. Dump my hand, see if it wins. Did he draw the card he needed to? Yeah. Alright, fine. Deck. Alright, well, 2-3. Had some interesting matches. Some were close, some were less so. On to the next league.